Let's move on now. There seems to be no end in sight to the call drop menace in the country. Telecom operators have they've shot off a strongly worded letter to the Telecom Regulatory Authority of India, that is TRAI, arguing that the regulations regarding compensation for call drops is grossly unjust and will eventually impact the interest of both the consumers as well as the service providers. Arguing that a zero call drop situation is not possible to achieve, telecom operators have said that they will be forced to increase tariff if they are pushed to provide compensation for call drops. Telecom industry bodies, the Cellular Operators Association of India, or the COAI, have said that the scheme of compensation will result in a sharp increase in call drops as countless customers may cause call drops to obtain the compensation mandated by TRAI. The TRAI had earlier mandated operators to compensate consumers from the 1st of January in case of any dropped calls. India Today's Manoj Sharma now joins us on the phone line. Manoj, on the part of these telecom operators, that is the cellular operators, they now seem to be almost threatening people like you and me or the Aam Aadmi that if you complain too much about call drops, get ready to pay more.
Well, in fact, the letter which they have written to the regulator has a tone of a sort of warning for the consumers and the regulator and the government that if they are forced to pay for the call drops, then they, according to them, will be forced to increase tariffs, and these tariffs could be increased substantially because, according to them, the average revenue that they get from customers is 125 rupees per customer, and if 90 rupees go into paying for call compensations, they are left with nothing. And in that situation, they'll be, according to them, forced to take this action. So this, in a sense, is a sort of warning to the regulator, which has mandated them to compensate for the call drops, and also a hint to the government that if they push them too much, they will resort to tariff hikes.
It will be very, very significant to know what is the view of Mr. Ravi Shankar Prasad at this moment, because he has been speaking on several occasions on behalf of the people as far as the call drop issue is concerned. We've got Anil Kumar, a telecom expert, joining us on the phone line. Mr. Kumar, a very good morning. How do you look at this statement that has now been made by telecom operators? This is almost like threatening people. Do not complain.
Hello. Yes, this is what expected out of them. TRAI should have anticipated this, and they should have, instead of just saying that this is 3 rupees per day is the limit, they should have kept it open. So whoever is having this problem, they can lodge a complaint and get the compensation.
Okay.
If call is dropped, immediately the consumer also gets compensated. This kind of arrangement should have been there. And another thing is that the TRAI should have mandated per second billing for all the operators. So instead of just keeping it again at the open-ended for the operators, they play the way they want. So this should not be the practice. If compensation has to be there, then tariff has to be capped at the current level. That is my stand altogether.
Okay.
If tariff is not capped at the current level, operators can increase the tariff. For example, if they gave 3 rupees compensation, they will increase the tariff by 30 rupees.
Okay, Mr. Kumar.
What is such compensation?
Right. Thank you very much, Mr. Kumar. Telecom expert, Mr. Kumar there joining us at this moment.